what's the deal? It's another episode of Projects and Politics. My boy Big Eph.
What it do?
What's the deal? What's the deal? All right, first question. Who is Big Eph?
Man, Big Eph. Let's take it back, man. So, I feel like Big Eph is pretty cool, down to earth, very funny nigga from LA. Like, straight up. I gave myself the name Big Eph as like you know, I'm not the tallest in the room, but you know, I feel like I got the biggest heart. I feel like I got the biggest like motive, like a lot of shit. That's why I go by Big, like you know.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like Big Eph is humble, hungry nigga, ready to work, like ready to get some motion, ready to get on it for sure.
Man, dope. How long have you been making music?
I've been making music for about the past 4 years.
Okay, so you're relatively new to it.
Yeah, I'm relatively new to it. Like when I first started like making music, I wasn't making music for myself. I was songwriting for a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
So, like these past like year and a half, I got selfish on niggas. So I was like, I'm finna start dropping for myself. And I had a very, very, very good, you know, like response to it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Off top. This being your first project, what would you say the overall experience of putting together one was like?
Man, it felt like a long time coming. To be honest, like now I understand when people be saying, "This is my baby." Like, you know, like if you putting together a good body of work, like you 9 times out of 10, like you gonna sit there and you gonna try to like make it as mature as possible. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna try to make that shit perfect to you, like to you. You feel me? The shit that you might like on the album, the audience might not like it, or you know, like vice versa. So I feel like me dropping this first album, I feel like it was way easier than I was like going into it thinking.
Yeah.
I thought it was a way harder process, but it's not hard.
Off top.
You just gotta put your mind to it.
Easy call. What was the curation of the project like? Were all the songs made specifically for this project, or did you have a lot to choose from?
I had a couple to choose from. Some I always knew was gonna be on my tape. Like I got a single with Casey and Guilty Gill on it, with Casey Veggies and Guilty Gill, and like I made that song maybe like a year ago. We was in the studio. It happened on accident. Like me and Gilbert had already wrote we had already laid down my hook and his verse, and then Casey just walked in the studio like, damn, it's crazy. Like I'm on this, so boom, like that just happened naturally. Then I made the song like Don't Talk About It with me and Billy Boy Brody. I made that like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know that shit.
I made that like 2 years ago. It was, so I always knew I was gonna be in a project too, cause it's like that's a feel good song. Like that's a song that you gotta ride and listen to, for sure. So I don't know, like these songs weren't really made for the album specifically, but it was like I always knew what songs was gonna be put together. Like the first song on the album is Through a Storm.
Yeah.
And I wrote that with Young Berry Gordy. Me and him was in the studio maybe like 6, 7, 8 months ago. Was in the studio, and like we just came up with that. Like he's a super dope songwriter. Like, you know, me and him, like whenever we in the studio together, it's like for sure gonna be magic. So, hell yeah. So like, you know, I kind of like just put the songs together and just made it flow. Like, you feel me?
Off top. Thought I Was Late. What's the story behind the title?
Man, so like not like that. Like I feel like everybody will feel me where I'm coming from. Like when I say like, when you get older, you just feel like, you feel me, like you got less time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
shit running out.
You feel like you ran out of time to be on. You ran out of time to get money. You ran out of time to put your family in a better position and shit. So I had to just realize, like, I'm only 26. Like, you feel me? Like, and I came up with the album title after my birthday. Like, you feel me? So when I turned 26, I turned 26 in March. So after I turned 26, I'm like, damn, like, I thought I was late. Like, I thought I was old, but like, Oh God, I'm not.
Perfect timing
Yeah,
type
this
shit.
nah, this perfect timing. Like this cool. You feel me? I feel like any time is perfect timing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's why you got the time in
Yeah.
the first place.
Real life. God's timing, bro. That yeah, I mean, Jay-Z dropped Reasonable Doubt 27, bro.
At 27.
Yeah, at 27. So you already know. God's timing, you gonna be alright.